you come to a GuruFocus stock page. You will see lots of stock tabs here, the summary, the 30-year financials, DCF, interactive chart, and many of those. If you want to dig deeper into the company, you want to look at 30-year financial of the companies. And we cover more than 60,000 companies worldwide. And on the very top, you can see the growth rates, 10-year growth rates, 5-year, 1 year, also the annual data here and the analyst estimate data. You can get an overview of the company performance by looking at this chart here, earning per share, revenue, and EBIT, EBITDA, and many others. And now we can go to different sections. So you can just click on ratios. You'll go to the ratio section of the company. And let's start with the per share data. Per share revenue and per share EBITDA, and all of them, lots of them. And every one of them is actually a chart. You just click on it, you can see the historical annual performance, the quarterly performance, the year to year, and quarter to quarter over performance. And we also provide the functions that you can use in GuruFocus Excel add-in. The GuruFocus Excel add-ins here, once you install it, or Google Sheet add-on, once you install those, you can use these functions to retrieve data directly into your worksheet. Either it's Excel add-in worksheet or Google add-on worksheet, and get those data easily there. And if you think the fonts are too small, you can increase the font, but just by clicking on here, and you think it's too big, you can reduce the font. And if you think 15 years is not enough, you want to look at 20 years. Okay, you can click on that, and 20-year data will be loaded, and 30-year even to be loaded for you. And of course, 30-year takes a little bit time. You can set a range, and it will load for you. If you don't like the views we provide, with the items we provide here, you can customize it. Can customize it and add a view here just by clicking on add view here. And every one of these rows can be checked out. If you think, I don't want this, I want that, I don't want this. And you can just click it out. You don't want that. You click it out and save it. Once you save it and set as default, next time when you come to this company, it will be your view of 30-year financial data. And let me go further here. And here we show all the dollar amount. You want to see why to year-to-year change, year-over-year change. You just click on here. All the negative numbers are in red, and it makes you very easy to see what's going on. And if you look at data here, you can look at the data, not just year-over-year growth. And now if we come to the income statement section, I just click on there, come to income statement section, it shows the income statement of Apple. Again, every line of data is including charts here, and you can get data from Excel ID and the Google worksheets here. And this is the income statement data, and you can look at the per share income statement data. For instance, in Apple's case, the revenue per share is actually $21. And if you, of course, here the earning per share is $5.67 for September 2021 fiscal year end. And if you want to look at the margins, look at everything, every item relative to the revenue. Just click on this percentage sign. You can see revenue, of course, 100%. The cost of goods is, in this case, 58.22% of the total revenue. The gross margin is 41.78%. And the SGE for Apple is 6.01%. here. So you can look at everything here in percentage, and so that you can observe the change of the percentage change. In 2007, SGE was 12% of Apple, now it's only 6%. So by only doing this, Apple will increase that profit margin by 6%. and the interest income, interest expense relative to the revenue, and earning per share. So this is a very easy way to look at the financial performance of the company. Of course, you can also look at the year-over-year change for the last 10 years. Whenever it's negative, it means declining. So actual revenue declined for Apple in 2019. And now let me go back to a regular view, which is everything is in dollar amount. And you can look at the valuation ratio section, look at every ratio, the P ratio at the quarter end for Apple. It used to be in teens, the P ratio of Apple, but lately it has been 30s, 20s. So stock has been much more expensive. And the dividend yield used to be higher, close to 2% here because stock price went up so much. The dividend yield is low. The EV, EBITDA, they're all in charts. These small charts show you the trend. And the last and not the least, I want to show you the customized field. Although we are showing here a lot of fields, but they still may not satisfy your needs. You want fields that are customized. You want to create your own fields. You just come here and add customized fields. You can, for instance, I want to call it a test 13, and I want to have a field called revenue divided by forest rate, forest rate. For whatever reason, I want to do it. And I save the indicator, I save it, it will appear here in the customized field. It's called test 13 here. It's already here. And it shows you the revenue over customized forest rate. And again, if you click on it, the chart is already drawn for you there. So it's fully customizable. Not only you can customize the overview of the financial statement, you can also customize into different items. And I can back to top, and that's a view I got. I can also edit this view. I edit it, and I make it more customizable. And I want to remove items from here and add items from here. So it's a very convenient and powerful tool for you to understand the financial performance, the business performance of a company. And by the way, these views we have different templates, and this is for normal operating companies. If we look at a bank, the format will be different. This is Bank of America. The format is different for banks relative to operating companies such as revenue, especially for the income statement and the balance sheet part. For example, because it's a bank, the income is mainly from interest. So we have this interest expense for Apple, for Bank of America, and also net interest expense, non-interest income. That's mainly the operating from the fees, the bank earning fees from mortgage, from credit cards, and many other things. So for banks and for insurance, it will be a different template also. So we provide this for you to understand the company much deeper, in a much deeper understanding, to gain much deeper understanding, to know what's going on with the company. That's one of the most important pages we provide for you to research companies. Thank you.